Hey, it's Uncle Joe with Uncle Joe Hikes. As you can see, I'm camping. Got the rig out. As you saw in my last video, I'm at that same spot because I just recorded a little blurb about my status with the whole wearing out too quickly thing. But tomorrow the hike is going to be BigRidge up to Rabun. Let's see if I make it. Really hoping I do. Yeah, my last outing was actually really good. Just a midweek walk, but it was 4.8 miles. A little bit of gradient, some climbing in there, which made me feel real good because the last time I was there, I actually kind of got spent real quick. So don't know what this is about, but we're not going to worry about it. We're going to get up tomorrow and do a little hiking and spend a couple of nights here at Sarah's Creek. And got the rig, got the new awning. Some of you may not really be too interested in the camping rig, but I plan to do a walk around on the Jeep, and it'll be in its own playlist. All of my rig stuff will be in its own playlist. So those of you who are just interested in hiking, you don't have to wander into that bad section of the Petri dish. But yeah, just gonna spend a couple of days here hanging out and having a good time. I'm actually in a fairly open spot, which is kind of deliberate. The mosquitoes are really bad. They're still bad here, but up under the trees, and if we get a good rain, we might actually see this creek raise up a little bit. So raise up, rise up, swell. And anyway, pretty creek. I actually plan to be in that water right there after hiking tomorrow, because I got a feeling I'm gonna be hot. I mean happening hot. Clearly, I mean just hot. But yeah, we're gonna hang out tonight around the campfire and try to cool down. Real sweaty and humid today, so just gonna try to goose for ta, get us some sleep, get up in the morning and see what we can do on that trail. Morning. Got breakfast going this morning, a pet-tat, as Shug would say, and some oatmeal. Got the camping cookout rig rather going, the kitchen rig. Yeah, it's a little moist this morning. Lots of dew. You could tell on the rocks what's dry and what's not, that it's got a little dewy this morning. But yeah, I'll try to get out and get some hiking today. Last night was pretty uneventful. Slept through the night pretty good. Right up in there though, like probably right behind that tree, when I was sitting out here last night listening to a podcast, something snapped a branch, and it had to be pretty big. I don't know if a bear was making his rounds around the campground or if it was a deer. It had to be something pretty big, because it snapped a pretty good size. I mean, you could tell it was a good loud snap. So that kept me awake for a little while. And at one point I turned the podcast off just to see if he'd come closer. I shined my light up in there several times, so he either went up a tree or moved on, but that can happen in camp, I guess. But yeah, we're gonna eat us some breakfast and then see if we can't find us some trail to go hiking up. Hey, it's Uncle Joe with Uncle Joe Hikes. We are here on a forest road at the intersection of a trail that I believe is referred to as the BigRidge Trail. This ridge runs all the way up to Rabun Bald. This trail, and I've been told once before, my buddy Tony said he had hiked it in January. I'd been told once before winter's probably the best time to hike this, mainly because it's going to get so growed over. If it's too growed over, we'll be turning around. But we're going to find out, see how far I can go before I either make it all the way or give out with this issue I've been having recently. We're going to find out together. But yeah, we're going to head up this ridge, and hopefully the path is pretty clear, at least clear enough to get through. My clothes are treated, so I'm not overly concerned about ticks. If I have to bushwhack a little bit or push through some weeds, we'll just see what we can do. If we can't get through, then I have plan B, which I don't know what plan B is going to be, but we'll find plan B. Yeah, so let's go see if we can make it to Rabun. I'm really glad they invited me. Winded already. Problem here is I don't know which way to go. Let's see what the map says. Maybe straight across. It's a climb. Taking frequent breaks, just give myself every possible benefit. There's a lot of blowdown and stuff in here. Old stuff. Looks like fire came through here pretty bad a few years back. It's just got that look about it. But there's also a lot of missing trees. We don't usually lose a lot of trees in fire just because it's so moist here. But something took out some of these. Could be storm damage too. This ridge has got some blank spots in it in the canopy. It's pretty open. It's a good thing it's overcast right now because otherwise it'd be blistering hot. Right now it's only merely hot. Humidity is about 99.75 nines. It wouldn't take much. Lightning bug would set it off probably. But the clouds are burning off, so that's largely morning fog and stuff. And it's going to open up here in a little while. And it's going to be brutal. I'm sweating like a pig, but I feel good. So, got some yellow jackets swarming around me. I might be near a nest. Might be time to mosey on. Taking another break with the yellow jackets. They all buzzing around. I don't think there's a nest necessarily nearby. They're just out scouting. You smell my sweat, maybe. And I'm so sweet. Reckon I said, I'm so sweet. I know there's something sweet up yonder. It's just me, guys. It's just me. It is a tough climb. I'm still feeling my way. I'm still not 100% sure how I feel. But I am getting wore out. But I'm pacing myself too, so. I had a good breakfast, and I had a little bit of Gatorade before I took off. I'm not carrying it with me. So I got a few electrolytes banked in. We'll see what happens. I know that this is going to be a long, gradual climb to get up to Rabun, so I'm not surprised by any of this. And I got a pitch here till I get up to the top of this hill, and hopefully I'm going to be saddling my way across gradually up the ridge. At least that's what I'm hoping. I'm hoping it's not just this, but I'm at 2,700 feet. I got to get to 4 something. I don't know what Rabun is, 48, 47, 46, somewhere in there. I got 2,000 feet or so to go. Oh yeah, it's going to be great. For now, I'm just going to sit here and watch these yellow jackets play. Well, we made it up to the first little pinnacle, which put us up on this ridge. And we have some bona fide tree cover, which is really good. Somebody's back in there with a side-by-side or a four-wheeler or something. I heard them tooling around down there. At one point they got close enough I thought I was going to see them. But yeah, a little bit of a breeze off and on now that we've gotten a little higher in elevation. So, man, that is welcome, because it had been really still and it's muggy. Any breeze is welcome at this point. So hopefully we'll be saddling over, and then we got a really what looks to be a big pitch right there at the end to get us up to the Bartram Trail. We've been seeing the ridge out here to our left that the Bartram runs across. So yeah, we're gonna go up here and converge with that. Probably a good mile and a half yet though. Almost all up. Had a couple of areas that opened up like this. This is just nice. Good and shady, but open. Trail's a little harder to see through here, but you can make it out. Really nice. Well, we're getting into our first bit of laurels. We've been hiking on some straw thanks to the hemlocks and stuff. But yeah, it's first little bit of a laurel tunnel we've seen. It's a little cooler up here, I think, too. The breeze has stopped, but maybe it'll come back. We march along this ridge here. I'm feeling pretty good. I am tired, but I'm feeling pretty good. It was a big climb to get up. Had to get up here on the ridge. So now that we're up here, we're getting a little bit of break from the climbing. That's all going to change here in a little bit, I know. Some kind of scat. I think it had some seeds in it. It could be bear, but it was awfully light. Usually bear's kind of dark. Black bear, black scat, I guess. I don't know. Looks like there's a double track coming in here, maybe a fire break. Anyway, took a long break right back there because I wanted to eat something, even though I'm not terribly hungry. I know I've got this steep climb coming, and I wanted to give that a chance to start getting in my system as I start up that. So yeah, still got a little ways to go before we hit it proper, but we're already going up. And we got to go up to the Bartram, and up to the Bald. So there I go. Well, getting up here wasn't easy. Straight up the fall line, very, very steep. But I'm up on a ridge top. Actually, it's kind of a summit. And traversing that. But yeah, that was a beast of a climb, put it mildly. But we're still making our way through all this mess. The track's pretty wide though. Occasional down brush and stuff. There's probably a lot of good views along here, but with the vegetation you can't see much. But through the trees you can see the ridge over there. Sadly, we've got to get up that. It's really growed over in here. Lots of briars are sticking me. Hate this. But you gotta get to where you're going. Well, I haven't filmed a whole lot because I've been going through brush. It's really, really overgrown. I mean, it'll open up to perfect trail, and then it'll just be grown over. Just pushing through briars. I'm chewed up on my arms. I got blood stains on my pants. And the steepness is really getting to me now. I'm pretty tired. In the wintertime, this would be a really good hike. I do not recommend you come out here in the summer. It's just too much of a mess. In the winter though, when this brush is down, you would have some really good views. You can just see that already, because I can see through the trees out there for miles and miles. So maybe we'll come back in the winter time and all this exposure to this tough on you now with the sun will actually feel really good, keep you warm. So find us a cold day and do it again. I'm gonna see if I can get up here to the Bartram at least and turn around. So I'm losing lots of fluid. So we'll see if we can't get this done. Just came that way. There's the Bartram. Need a break. Maybe we'll try to get up on Rabun. But I need a break first. We're here. Alrighty, nice long break. Well, it's not that short a hike, and it's not that long a hike back, so that's nice. Feel a whole lot more human than I did when I got here. Something been rooting around there. Yeah, I met a nice couple there at the top of the Bald, and talked about what they have hiked and gave them some pointers on some stuff they were interested in or likely to be doing next. So nice long break, really helped. So I only got about 2.5, 3 miles back, and it's largely downhill, so I should be fine. Don't have any water, but don't need it. I should be okay to get to the truck, where I got plenty of water. I'm gonna need it then, that's for sure. All right, let's keep rolling. You do get some views on the way back, but it's so hazy, the camera's probably not going to pick it up. I'm just gonna wash it all out. But you do get some. You can see out into the valley and across the WMA to the south here. We're making our way down. We haven't got to the heavy brush yet, but it's coming. Well, that explains where that went. Getting closer, getting closer. I'm not gonna lie to you. I am pretty wore out. Won't be long now, though. Back at our food plot. When you get here, you do want to go straight across. You can actually feel some trail under your feet here. This means we're almost at the truck. Thank goodness. Well, there's old Goby, waiting patiently. Hopefully nobody broke in and stole my whatchamacallits. I don't remember what they're called, but I know I like eating them. All right, BigRidge, done. Definitely not a summer hike. Save that one for the winter if I were you.